The PVF Eye Institute exists to promote excellent eye care, also to provide access to care for people who don't have that access, and also to train the next generation of ophthalmologists who will carry on our work.
I was so impressed and just floored by how intelligent and confident and competent and independent the residents were here. People love to teach here. You can tell from the way that the faculty teaches, they really care about educating us and about helping us with complex patients. I couldn't have imagined that there's anywhere else that I would be able to become a better ophthalmologist than I would at CPMC.
2 years ago, I noticed that my eye went black on the left side. So I went to see an ophthalmologist. I continued going to him, and the cost was getting worse. I had a friend that told me about the Lions Club. Within a couple of days, a letter was sent to me stating that they would accept me. And I said, well, how much is it? And he says, well, there's no cost to you. And I said, oh, wow. There is people out there that can help, but you just need to know who you have to contact. My first treatment, I could not believe it, that I went home and I could see.
It's difficult to describe the feeling that comes when we remove a patient's bandage after cataract surgery. They can see clearly for the first time in a long time. That feeling never gets old. They really are extremely thankful for the care that we provide for them, and they're appreciative that when they know there's nowhere else they can go, we're always here for them.
It's been the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Without their help, I would have lost my sight by now. I know I would have.
We actually have a lot of wealth within the Eye Institute and within the residency program. I mean, in terms of the types of imaging that we have access to, our photographers are really, I think, some of the best in the country. We really have a lot of state-of-the-art technology. We're doing really, kind of cutting-edge work in terms of the way that we assess patients and that we provide care.
As often as I say, the Eye Institute is not a building. Proximity is not to be underestimated. At our grand rounds, people get together to talk about clinical problems that we often encounter. A fabulous resource to be in a room where there are people who are really particularly expert at something, talking us through a problem.
The fact that we are all physically in one place makes us a really strong community of providers and allows us to better support each other as ophthalmologists and care for our patients as a unit.
Being part of the PVF Eye Institute is not only a responsibility to give back to the organization that really allowed me to be who I am, but it's also a major benefit to me because I get to be surrounded by bright, young, enthusiastic residents and fellows who ask those wonderful questions that I don't have answers for. And they also really teach me as much as I teach them. I feel incredibly blessed to have found myself into ophthalmology where we make such a difference in people's lives. They're so grateful for what we do.
I would love to go back to work. I would love to go back to labor and delivery on my floor, or even do home care, because that's what I enjoy doing. I love enjoying helping people, knowing what I've been through. And there is hope, and don't ever give up on that.